At the height of luxury and technology, today we're taking a test drive in the 2026 Cadillac CT5 Premium Luxury. When I say words like premium, that means I'm gonna need an expert like John Ambrozic here. Hey John, how's it going?
Good, Brian, how you doing?
Doing well. John's a salesman here at Smale Cadillac in Greensburg, PA, and together we're gonna take this vehicle on a test drive. If you're interested in a new CT5, come check out our inventory. We're online at smalecadillac.com. Now John, obviously the number one thing that sticks out to me here is the radiant red exterior.
Yeah.
And we have a light show going on right now too.
Yeah, approach lighting thing. When you come up and the car is locked, you walk up to it with the key fob, a little light show going on.
Yeah, it's really cool. Even whenever you unlock the car there, you're gonna see that lighting display.
Kind of reminds me of like Knight Rider, the
It
way
does,
things
yes.
kind of go back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm also noticing here, looks like we got LED headlights up there, the giant Cadillac logo in that blacked out grille. You notice the chrome accents. The red really makes all this, everything pop.
Nice thing too up front with these headlights, Brian, this part of this package, this car is pretty well equipped. It's got the technology package, gives you an awful lot of stuff, but this has the adaptive forward lighting. So those headlights, it's pretty cool when you see them turns on the car. They actually kind of level themselves. That the whole pod there kind of moves. It's pretty cool.
They actually move with the wheel.
Not with the wheel, they'll move up and down.
Okay,
Tilt
cool.
up and down. Yep, this does have your lighting for when you do turn. It's right below kind of the running light there.
Okay.
It's a little white light down at the bottom. So that one, whenever you turn the wheel left or right, it lights up and either lights up the left side of the car or the right side. Make it easier when you're going around turns.
And coming around the side, it looks like we have nice chrome wheels. What size do we have here?
So those are 19-inch. That's the upgraded wheel on these, 19-inch polished. And dark Android finish is what they call that gray that's inside.
Well, it's beautiful with that monochromatic Cadillac logo right there in the center of them.
Yep.
We noticed all the chromatic accenting along the windows, along the handles here. And do we have keyless entry in this vehicle?
Yeah, yep. So if you actually look on the driver's door there, you got a little Cadillac logo right there. So you can either put your thumb on that'll lock and unlock the door. You can just reach down in there and touch the little pad.
Oh yeah, there's a little
and
pad
it
in
unlocks the doors.
Yeah, so that locks it up. Looks like we might have a little bit of accent lighting here too. Can't see it in the daytime.
Yep,
but.
so again, at night, whenever you approach the vehicle, you get that light show up front. The headlights will come on, as well as that lighting strip on all four door handles.
And the side view mirror here has a turn signal indicator too.
Turn signal indicator there, and then also a puddle lamp, so that's another thing that'll kick on for you at night.
Nighttime, it'll be great. Around the back side of the vehicle, it looks like we have these LED tail lights. We have chromatic accenting that's really catching my eye back here. We have dual exhaust down there. Looks like even some really good lighting displays down here.
Yeah, LED backup light right down the middle. It's nice and bright.
Anything else I should know about this back end?
So this one, because it has the technology package, it gives you the hands-free tailgate. I'm sorry, the hands-free trunk deck. So getting in there, you have the touchpad that's underneath of the Cadillac logo, right to the right of your camera.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
You can either do that, you can hit the button on the ski fob twice, or swing your foot straight in through the middle of the vehicle right there.
Wow.
There you go, you got the hands-free trunk.
I'll tell you what, that doesn't always happen on the first try with most vehicles.
No,
so
it
that's
doesn't.
Interesting. I noticed that we have a lot of storage back here. Looks like we have some stuff on the side. Looks like this is our battery back here, right?
Yep.
And we have some additional storage underneath there. Jumping into the back seats, we have a very nice kind of a light brown or tan interior here, John.
Yep.
What is this called?
Maple sugar.
Okay, well, it definitely is sweet. These back seats are hugging me nicely. Let's just see, I like the armrest here. We have two cup holders back here, and those are some heavy duty cup holders too, with some nice rubber cushioning in there that you can take out and wash.
Yep.
Also, if we look up here, we have some additional storage in the back of these seats. We have some ventilation back here. And it looks like we have a 12 volt and a USB-C fast charging port back here. Now, the one thing that I really love sitting in these back seats with this large this panoramic roof up here, right? Because I get a little bit of vertical visibility back here.
Yeah.
And it definitely feels like this is open a lot more. So sitting in the front seats of the 26 CT5, John, we have a panel display here that looks like it's seamless, one panel across. You do have your instrument cluster in front of you and your infotainment screen on the right, as well as a small little third screen over here on the left.
Yeah, and that third screen is it's touch. Okay. So you can go in, do stuff. This has a heads-up display, so you can do things like adjust the height, brightness, rotation of your heads-up display. If you don't want it out there, you can turn it off. You can also change, you can go into your driver information layout, and you can pull up different things there. So you have your gauges there, which change for you depend on the mode that you're driving in. You also can pull up your Google Maps.
Cool.
They'll display those there, so you can have your radio up here. You have your assist features, which show you your forward collision, lane departure, all that stuff active. And then there's a clean one that basically just kind of gets rid of everything, and it just focuses on your speedometer, your gears, and everything that's below that.
I think I'm going to keep the assist up for our test drive. That way we can easily display what's happening around the vehicle.
At the very bottom too, bro, you'll see those three lines. So you can go back in. There's the last one is a trip. So now you can actually swipe. So you have trip 1, if you swipe to the left, trip 2, there should be a blank one. If you swipe one more time, it goes back.
Cool. So definitely a lot of stuff here to be displayed. On the infotainment screen, let's go to that real quick because it looks like we have Google Assistant built in. We have the My Cadillac app. There's some ambient lighting features in here. Obviously our maps, connecting to our phone. Looks like we have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Now, is that going to be wireless in here?
Yes.
Cool. Well, that's cool because down here we have a wireless charger. And for anybody who doesn't know what Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is, it just lets you connect your phone to make phone calls, send text messages, listen to your music, use some apps that are compatible with this vehicle.
And the nice thing is that's similar to Bluetooth, which does the same thing, but the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto will actually pull those compatible apps up onto the screen, and then you can access them through the screen without having to pick up the phone.
As far as climate control goes, looks like we have heated and ventilated seats. Looks like we have for driver and passenger too, so that's really cool.
You also have park assist, so this will parallel park itself, perpendicularly park itself. You've got your lane keep assist. This is a really cool feature too, just because the front end of this is pretty low. You just push that button and it pulls up your 360 camera.
Wow.
So if you're pulling in towards something, you do have sensors up front there, but you pull into them. Maybe a parking curb or something there. Obviously you don't want to scrape the front end up. You can actually see in front of you. You
can see how close you are to something. And that's a really nice feature to have. Even we have parking sensors going off right now. My seat just vibrated to alert me.
Along with it also throws up a visual there to show you how close you are, but again, never hurts to, put that camera out there and see.
And, whenever you go into reverse, this automatically comes up as well. And it's going to show you the same thing, 360 view. This is now behind us. Projected angles as I change the wheel. Same sensors, I imagine, in the back end. Will this, if it senses you're about to come into a collide with something, will it stop for you?
That cool. Feature is you can turn that on or off. So you can either have those settings to where it will alert you and brake, as long as there is no input from you, or you can turn it to just alert. So now you're in full control of everything, or you can turn that feature completely off.
And there's just so many different camera angles on this, which is really great to have, for whatever situation you'd be in. Let's say we're in reverse in a busy parking lot situation. Does this have cross-traffic monitor?
It does.
Cool. Looks like we have a heated steering wheel. On the left side, we have our safety features, our push-to-talk button down here, and some of our Super Cruise is on there as well.
Which is really cool because I'm glad you brought that up. That is a standard feature on the Premium Luxury CT5s.
Wow.
So, the way that this car is equipped, just everything that's on it, it's hard to beat.
We're just in our normal mode here. It looks like we do have different driving modes down there. So we're going to get this thing out onto the highway and test out the normal mode. nice smooth transition up to power. I heard a little bit of that engine in there going, and I actually felt the steering wheel take control here because we have lane keep assist active.
Yeah, and you can see you do have your assist stuff pulled up in front of you there in the driver information, so you can see that lines are lit up on the side that are green, and there you go. The one you were drifting towards the left turned yellow, steered you back in the lane.
Lane keep assist is really awesome for this. And there's other features that we have here that are semi-autonomous, really, right?
Yeah.
We have our adaptive cruise control. So
this is also a new feature. So you can see right there, that's your lane centering active. So this is a new feature that kind of just fits perfectly together with Super Cruise, where Super Cruise, previously has only worked on highway, no stop and go traffic like this. This is the new lane centering that goes hand in hand with that. So what you have to do with this is you still have to have at least one hand on the steering wheel. It uses the Super Cruise, so it will be like adaptive cruise control. It steers you, and then once you come to a section on the road up here, which hopefully this will go pretty seamless here for us, it will just transition straight into Super Cruise, and you don't have to hit the button anymore to bring it back. So right now, basically, you can just touch that steering wheel, and it'll do the driving for you as long as it can see the lines in the road.
And what was really cool there, I haven't really told you.
Yeah, and you can see right there, it says apply light pressure to the steering wheel. So you got to make sure when that's on there that you got your hand on. So really cool feature that now they're kind of rolling out with the rest of these vehicles.
And we have the adaptive cruise control set. So back there, I didn't even have to hit the brake. It just automatically registered the vehicle in front of us and slowed us to their speed all the way down to a complete stop. And then I hit the resume button and it sped us up to the speed that I had set.
Yeah.
So, this vehicle is definitely doing a lot of the driving. I am not a big part of the driving right now.
Yeah.
And it looks like
So there you go. It went straight into Super Cruise without you even having to push a button or do anything. So, again, nice feature that, that they just came out with and started rolling this out on some of the EVs, and it has kind of gone over to the CT5s.
Well, this is really cool because right now all I did was set my cruise control setting, and this is going to go to the speed that I have set. Looks like we have somebody on our right. I'm going to hit my right turn signal, and let's see what this does. We have somebody coming up behind us. That just turned the lane completely by itself there.
Yeah, yep. And now it's slowing you down.
Yeah.
Which now you can, with the Super Cruise, it'll switch lanes automatically, or you can do it yourself. So usually whenever you slow down below whatever the speed is you have set, that's when it starts to kind of do its thing and search around. Again, the longer trips, less stress.
It's turning the lane by itself again here, and this just shows you that it's just keeping up with traffic, keeping us safe, and getting us around the vehicles that may be going too slow.
Now we're coming up because see here how this changed now, because it does have the lane centering. So normally at this portion of the road, this is where it would flash red, tell you to take control. It's probably going to do that again, I'm assuming, the way it transitions back to the lane centering. Yep, there you go. It says take control, but you can see there that it does put that on there. When
you're looking at sedans, there's not really too many that have all-wheel drive systems. It's not incredibly common. So John, I'm going to put this vehicle into reverse, and I got a cameraman in my back seat right now. So he's kind of in the way. So we have a special feature here that I like to have on all vehicles that we test drive. It's the rear camera mirror.
Yep.
And something else is going off as well, which we'll display here in a second. But the rear camera mirror gives you the ability to increase that brightness or decrease it, zoom in and out, and you can look up and down as far as like seeing behind you. It just helps you to see past the seats, or anybody sitting in the seats behind you.
Yeah, and this is nice because where this camera is mounted, it's in the little antenna that's up on the roof.
Okay.
So nothing blocking it. That thing just gives you a nice wide view.
Now I just had the cross traffic monitoring go off here. My seat vibrates at me and it shows me what direction this vehicle is coming in from behind me. So definitely gives me a lot of visibility, and it's looking out for me back here. In front of me, I have a heads-up display, and that is displaying all the safety features, my miles per hour, the speed limit sign, my adaptive cruise control settings. All that stuff is kind of up there and in front of me, where I don't have to look off, the windshield here.
Yeah. Another thing here, Brian, is just since we came to a stop here at the stoplight, if you're in traffic or in a situation like, you do have auto hold.
So I love auto.
You can push it. That pops up there when it's green. You can take your foot off of the brake, keeps the brake lights on in the back, holds you on, any surface, whether you're just kind of in the road like this, you're on a hill, doesn't matter.
As far as warranty goes for this Cadillac, John, what do we have?
So your bumper to bumper on all new Cadillacs is a 4-year, 50,000 mile limited warranty, bumper to bumper. So, and then your powertrain is a 6-year, 70,000. That covers your powertrain, so engine, transmission, drivetrain. You also get roadside assistance for as long as you have your powertrain.
So here I'm just going to hit the accelerator and get us up to speed. That takes us out of the auto hold with no problem. I do have a vehicle approaching on my left side in my blind spot, and you can see whenever they are there, that's going to light up. I'm going to turn on my turn signal. That's now flashing at me to let me know that somebody is over there and that I should not make that left-hand turn.
And then another feature that they just added to these vehicles is blind spot steering assist.
Okay.
So in a situation like that where you put your turn signal on, you go to pull over and you don't notice that light is on and flashing at you, it will actually steer you away from the car.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. Something else I noticed whenever we were parked in the parking lot was that whenever our cameraman was getting in the car, we were getting alerts too, right?
Yep. That's the side bicycle alert. And again, it'll come up with just people walking. Obviously, it's designed for bicyclists, coming down alongside of you, so you don't go and throw your door open on them.
Like that guy.
Yeah, like that guy. What it'll do is it will actually detect even once the car is turned off. It detects on either side. So anybody approaching from that direction, it gives you a nice big indicator on the dashboard in your driver information center. Bunch of arrows, orange highlighting, tells you that there's something approaching from either the right side or the left side.
So the 26 CT5 is jam-packed full of a lot of really cool technology, John. If people have questions about any of it, how would they be able to contact you?
You can either, if you're in Greensburg, obviously in the area, stop down and see us first off, right there off of Route 30 in Greensburg, or you can check us out on the web at smailcadillac.com.
That's going to do it for our test drive today. So until next time, enjoy the ride.